Hello, and welcome to the Logo 3 podcast, your source for news about the NBA and the WNBA. And I'm your host, Steve Klaus, native Hoosier, and I'll give you all the news without any of the media BS. So come along with me, and we'll see what the topics are for today. Welcome back, Logo 3 sports fans. Well, the WNBA season has begun, and we have the Fever game under our belt. And as we expected, the Fever take down the Chicago Sky. The Fever won by a bunch. I mean, it was close to 30 points towards the end of the second half. The game was never in question. I mean, the Fever had full command of that game the entire way. It was a glorious game. Had just a little bit of everything in it. So we'll recap all the great stuff that happened in that game. Caitlin Clark has a triple-double. First game of her second season, and she's already got a triple-double done for the season. So that's 3 for her career. That's tied for first or second, I think, in number of triple-doubles in a career already. Angel Reese had 14 or 15 rebounds. I will give Angel Reese credit every day for being a good role-playing, rebounding WNBA player. She is good at that, and that is her superpower. But she's a role player. She's not a superstar. Even if you want to call her a star, she's not in the same league or same caliber as the ultra superstar that Caitlin Clark is. So I think as the season goes on, we'll see more and more of that comparison hopefully going away. It's got to go away. It's just ridiculous. Oh, we're going to start a couple new things for every game on the podcast. For every game, I'm going to keep track of how many assists were missed by Caitlin Clark's teammates that should have been assists, should have been easy bunnies. They either fumble the pass, and it was going to be an obvious layup or open shot, or they catch the pass and they just miss a layup. I won't even go to the ones where they might make the catch and they're going up for the score and they get fouled. We can't even count those as assists, but they would have been assists. So anyway, we're going to keep track of how many missed assists in every single game, and we'll tally them up every game and at the end of the season and see how many more assists she probably should have had. And we won't give her 100% of those. We'll give her probably 50. Should probably give her 75 to 80. But we'll probably be kind and give her about 50% of those missed assists credit towards the end of the season. So we'll see how that goes. And then the other segment I want to have every game is the prettiest play of the game. And this one, there was a beautiful exchange between Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hall out about 20 feet from the basket. Little give and go, and then Lexi takes off down the baseline, and Caitlin hits her for a perfect pass. And she goes in and hits the layup. It was a thing of beauty. It was absolutely awesome. So that was play of the game. And then on the missed assists segment, there were 7 over the course of the game. 4 in the first half, and then 3 in the second half. So that was 7 more assists. So in theory, Caitlin had 10 assists at the end of the game. She could have easily had 17. Let's take half of the 7 or so. It should have been realistically 13 or 14 assists for this game. So unbelievable. So 20 points, let's just say 14 assists. That's 28 points. So she was responsible for 48 offensive points for the Fever, and that's ahead of her league leading average from her rookie season. So I just want to comment on the on-court reporting by this reporter named Holly. I don't know her last name. It's at the beginning of the game, maybe before the first time out, and they do their little segment on the court. And she's saying how coming into the game and the 2 stars, the star for each team, Caitlin for the Fever and Angel Reese for the Sky, and how much they brought to the league last year. And the records that they set during the course of the season. And I'm like, what the? It's like Caitlin Clark set over 60 different records, some of them rookie records, some of them WNBA records for the year, some of them career WNBA records as a rookie. And Angel Reese probably had 2 records. The double-double, most rebounds in a game, that's pretty much it. She's a good rebounder, but that is it. She is not on the same page as Caitlin Clark, people. Get over it. So pundits, don't push this false narrative that Angel Reese is some superstar that should be in every sentence where you mention the name Caitlin Clark. Stop it. So in the first quarter alone, the Fever missed so many easy buckets. I think they missed about 7 in the first quarter alone, and they would go on to continue to miss a lot of easy looks, and they still end up winning by 30. So they should have won by 40 or 45. So great game by the Fever. They played great defense. And I think the other thing about Angel Reese is that, yeah, she had 14 points and a bunch of rebounds. And did it really help her team out? Her team lost by about 30 points, and it should have been more. Her doing well in the game doesn't seem to translate to her team doing well, whereas Caitlin Clark's the exact opposite. Caitlin Clark does well, and the Fever thrive. So that should be enough to stop this stupid comparison between the two, don't you think? I will say that Camila Cardosa, her second year as well, she's an excellent center. I think she's going to be a really, really good player in the league, although she didn't have that great of a game today. But you can see the potential there. So the big scuff up between Caitlin and Angel Reese. So Chicago shoots, and the ball's up for a rebound, and Angel Reese clearly shoves Aaliyah Boston in the back, pushes her out of the way so that she can get the rebound. So Caitlin's standing right there and sees that and is like motioning to the ref to tell them about that foul and why didn't they make the call. And then Caitlin realizes, well, she's getting the rebound and she's going to go right back up for just like the easiest layup in the world. And so Caitlin reaches in and gives her a hard foul, which is totally legal. But after that, she gives her just a little push, and I think Angel Reese kind of flops a little bit. But Caitlin Clark did push off. Okay, I'm not going to candy coat it. She did push off. And then Aaliyah Boston jumps into the scene because once Angel Reese gets up off the floor, she's like all mad. I don't know if she wanted to throw a punch, but she wanted to have words with Caitlin, and she gets real close, and Aaliyah Boston sees that, and she just kind of puts her arm out and kind of shoves Angel Reese out of the way. And Caitlin just kind of walks away from it. I mean, she doesn't care. It was just a hard foul. They end up calling Caitlin for a flagrant 1 for that push, which was BS. And then they call a double technical on Angel Reese and Aaliyah Boston. So those offset. So it was just ridiculous. But it was really fun to see Caitlin kind of, giving it out instead of taking it, right? It was fun to see her be aggressive and give a hard foul. I mean, you never want to see somebody get pushed to the floor. I don't think she pushed really hard. I really feel like Angel Reese flopped. But anyway, it was good to see it going the other direction this time instead of all last season, everybody beating up Caitlin. And, Angel Reese was obviously very frustrated at that point. Things weren't really going her way. So that's what happened with the big dust up. It was really funny to see. Oh, and the play before that dust up happened, I think is where Angel Reese got really, really frustrated. So Angel Reese misses a bunny down by the bucket, of course, and of course gets her own offensive rebound. And then she puts up another bunny, and again she misses, and again she gets another offensive rebound because she can't shoot. And so she's going up for a third shot, and Caitlin's right there and just reaches in and steals the ball from her and dribbles away down the court for a fast break. And you just know that had to just eat up Angel Reese. And I will say this. I'm not an Angel Reese hater. What I hate is that the mass media had so much BS going on about Angel Reese and her double-double streak and her comparisons to Caitlin Clark. It turned me off to Angel Reese. Like, I just became very negative about the coverage of Angel Reese. But again, I'm going to give her flowers. She's a good rebounder. She's a good role player. but the mass media has to stop this sham of pumping up this non-issue between the two of them. So I think that's what led to Angel Reese getting so upset from the hard foul that Caitlin gave her a couple plays after that. So, I think we can just kind of wrap up this first game. The Fever looked fantastic. They just put the lid on the Sky, and the Sky just didn't have it. Fever are off to an unbelievable start. AB played really, really well. Kelsey Mitchell played really, really well. Lexi Hall continued to be really, really strong. Dewana Bonner, jury's out for me on her. She's not showing me the savviness of a 16-year-old veteran and, really playing smart and hitting lots of shots. And I think she's a fine player. We'll see how things go for Dewana. So I hope she makes a liar out of me on that observation. So anyway, it's a great start for the team. Triple-double for Caitlin Clark. I just can't tell you all how excited I am for the season. I'm sure you are too. So until the next podcast, we'll see you later. Bye.